Hey guys, Caitlin Modestine here. So it's about 8:33. I said I'd hop on at 8:30, but got a little delayed. So, one thing that I have learned from coaching is that life or things don't always go as planned, and you got to roll with the punches. So, as you guys hop on, give me a little heart or a little like, let me know who's here. I can't exactly see right now. And as we go through, if you have any questions, drop them in the comment box and I will go through at the end and answer them. So, as I was saying, coaching has taught me that life doesn't always go as planned and to roll with the punches. Before I found coaching, I was a very anxious person. When things didn't go as planned, I got really upset and would harp on it. Coaching taught me not to. And I say this because so earlier, got ready, made these awesome videos, like did my hair, made these awesome videos. So excited. And posted them to YouTube to share in the group. And then I went through and I'm like, oh my gosh, you can't hear me. Not a word. Couldn't do anything to fix them. And I was so sad because I was so excited. Like they were like the best videos I've ever made. And I was just like, what the heck? This is awful. And then I spent some time trying to fix them and then I couldn't. So, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I cried a little bit because I was like really upset. But I'm like, you know what? You guys were not meant to see those videos for one reason or another. You were meant to hear me live tonight. So that's my little story. So I'm just gonna come back through and share the information that I had tried to share earlier. And sorry, it's gonna be all in one. If you're watching the replay, you can chunk it down if you want. I'll try to. Oh, thanks, guys. I see some little hearts. I will chunk it if you need. Come back and watch it later, but whatever you guys need. So again, sorry this is going to be a little longer than anticipated. Sorry I couldn't get you the guys the videos earlier I wanted to. But anyway, enough of my babbling. I'm going to get started. So, as I said before, I'm Caitlin Modestine. I am a wife. I am a fur mom. I am a homeowner, and I'm a coach. And I say coach last, like I said before, because we all have different roles in this life. We all have many things on our plate. So don't think that you can't be a coach because you have a full-time job that you love, or you have kids, or you have a significant other, or whatever. So I want you to ask yourself these 4 questions. Do you want to help people? Do you want accountability for your own health and fitness goals? Do you want to be an influence and make an impact? Do you want to earn an income and find financial freedom? If you answered yes to one or any or all of these questions, you are absolutely in the right place because these things can all be found and all these questions can be answered and given to you through coaching. And I've seen it happen in my life and I see it happen in the coaches on my team. And the coaches in my big extended family. And it's one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. So I'm going to kind of take you through these questions and we'll get started. So we have, as coaches, so many ways to help people. It is amazing. We have so many tools in our toolkit. So we can help people in 3 main ways: through health, fitness, and business. So let's start with fitness. So say someone is intimidated to go to the gym or doesn't have a lot of time or is going to the gym and not getting any results and wants to try something different. We have a whole online fitness library to offer people. It has over 700 workouts that are getting added to daily. Whether someone is a marathon runner, a weightlifter, has never bought a pair of sneakers in their entire life or hasn't worked out in 5 years, we can help them because in our online fitness library that we can get them access to, there's something for everybody. Whether someone likes cardio or Zumba or yoga or Pilates or MMA type workouts or Tai Chi, like we have something for everybody. Whether they have 10 minutes, 20, 40, 50, 60, an hour and a half, we have programs that fit their needs. Whether they need low impact, high impact, whatever it is, we have a program that we can recommend that they start with. And that's their starting block, their launch pad. We say, okay, let's start you with this program. And then we help them through it. You don't have to know every program like the back of your hand. You don't have to be a personal trainer to watch the video, understand it, and guide someone through it. We as coaches are guides. We don't have to know everything. We are people on our journey, sharing and helping people join us. So this online fitness library is an amazing resource. It is one of the best things I've ever invested in myself. And it literally saves money because for a year of it, it costs about a month at a gym. Think about it like that. So that's how we help people with fitness. But then obviously we know there's nutrition because the results are 20% fitness, 80% in the kitchen. So then we have this amazing superfoods packed drink called Shakeology. And let me tell you, I was that person who said, no, I like to eat my food. I don't do shakes. But I'm a person who will try anything once. So I did. And blown away. One, how good it was. Two, it's a quick and easy meal. For me, I started drinking Shakeology a while back. And then I was the person who thought no, it was too expensive and stopped for a little bit because I didn't understand. I'll admit it. I started drinking when I was a teacher. So quick and easy meal for anyone that barely has any time for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, for a snack. Packed with superfoods. I call it the missing link because it's so many things that our body isn't getting. So superfoods, it's pre and probiotics. Like I noticed when I started drinking it daily, my cravings are gone. Like literally I was around so many desserts on Sunday night and I didn't want them. Just literally didn't want them. I didn't desire them anymore. Helps with cravings is actually proven, and I can get more facts on that. My hair and my nails are stronger. My bloating has gone down. So many things. Oh, my energy is better because of the superfoods, because of all of things that it's just an addition to good food. So that we have to offer people. So how about the person that counts calories and worries about them? Well, I tell people it's the quality of the calories, not the quantity. A 100 calorie apple is not the same as a 100 calorie bag of cookies. Yes, the number is 100, but the nutritional value is very different. So I tell people, focus on portions. That is what your body needs, whole good foods. So we have a portion fix system. And it's these really cool color containers. And each workout program comes with a recommendation. And that's what this is, recommendation. We're not dietitians. Some of us are. You don't have to be to do this. It gives recommendations. So based on a person's height, their weight, how active they are during the day, what program they're doing, there's a recommendation. Here's how many portions of whole foods you should be getting in your body each day. If you recommend this many proteins and this many healthy carbs and this many veggies and things like that to help people make sure they're fueling their body properly. And let me tell you, my body fully changed when I started using this system. I thought I was doing well. Thanks for the hearts. I thought I was doing well, but I was so off. I was like, oh my God, see, I don't know everything. We as coaches are on our own journey, helping others and inviting them. So I say that all the time. So here's another really cool thing we have to offer people. So we have one really healthy meal a day, a portion system to help people relearn how to eat or eat better, fitness. And to go along with nutrition, there's recipes, a meal plan maker. How many people do not like making meal plans because they think it's too hard? Well, now that we can offer them a resource to do it for them and gives them the recipes. Live cooking shows are also available through this online fitness library. So all of these things we have to offer people, something to fit everybody's need. We can also help people by offering them the business opportunity to make an income, whether they're looking for part-time or full-time. Whatever they want, they make it what they want it. And I'm going to talk more about financial later. But so there are 3 big ways we help people. So if you want to help people, you're in the right place. The second question I asked you is, do you want accountability for your own goals? This is one of the most amazing things ever. Like, I would skip workouts before I joined this community. I would not go. I didn't like it. I didn't feel welcome at the gym. That was me. Some people love the gym. And I always say there's not a one-size-fits-all way to eat, way to live, way to do anything. Me, I didn't thrive in the gym. I thrived with workouts that told me exactly what to do, because I don't know if I mentioned that. There's a trainer on your screen telling you what to do. But also groups of people that you can check in with every single day. And if you don't show up, they're asking about you. And running a group yourself, like as coaches, we run virtual boot camps where we help people pick the best program, help them work on their nutrition, motivate them, inspire them, share their resources. So every day you're being accountable to someone else. So you know if you're running a group, you're showing up. There are days where I want to have wine. Like, it's been a long day. I would love a glass of wine tonight, but I'm like, no, like I'm staying accountable to my group. We're not drinking during the week. Things like that. So I have never been healthier and happier or stronger in my entire life as when I'm accountable to other people that I'm helping, because I want to set an example. So reach your own health goals. You're in the right place. Trust me, it helps. Do you want to be an influence and make an impact? So there are so many jobs in this world that are amazing. Like teachers. I was a teacher and I loved it, but I just needed something a little bit more, so many things. But here's a way that we can make an impact and influence people from all over. We are able to work virtually most of the time. So you can reach people from here across the country. We're in Canada. We're launching in the UK next month. We can make an influence from our computers because we have all these resources to give people, and then check in with them daily and do calls and do video calls like this. So you can make such an impact and help people, health, fitness, and business from the comfort of your own home. Guys, I'm chatting with you right now. I'm in my bed. Like, I can work from my bedroom if I want to. It's pretty cool. You can make an influence and impact people from your pajamas. And do you want to earn an income and find financial freedom? So some of the top coaches in this industry have been doing this just a few years and have been able to make millions, pay down debt, retire their husbands. What I really love about being a coach is you are in control. I worked my whole life, and I've always been a person that works really, really hard. I go the extra mile, but I didn't, like, for going the extra mile, you don't get the extra income. But in this industry, you do. You decide how hard you want to work, because the commission and the income is a direct reflection of how hard you work. So here is finally a way that you decide what you're worth. No one else decides but you. If you want to make enough to take your husband out or whoever out on date night once a week, that's how hard you work. If you want to make a car payment, you work that amount. If you want to pay your mortgage, you work a certain amount. If you want a part-time income, if you want a full-time income, that's how much you work. I started out making a part-time income and I fell in love and knew I wanted to make this my full-time income. So I worked hard enough and I quit my job. I left my job in May, for those of you that didn't realize that. So, you can make an income helping people. When you have a heart to serve, the other stuff just comes, because literally we get paid to help people. So those 4 questions again. Do you want to help people? I shared with you how you can do that through this. Do you want accountability for your own health goals? I've never been healthier or happier in my entire life. And do you want to be an influence and an impact? Here's a way to change so many lives, and literally from your bed. And do you want to earn an income and find financial freedom? You can do it. So those are some things about, all the things that coaching can do. And I'm kind of doing like the broader version for you guys, because I don't want to go too specific and make this too super long. So if you have specific questions, please hold on to them or pop them in the chat box now or send me a message. I will answer them for you. Okay. So you may have some questions in your head, or maybe thinking, okay, that sounds great, but I don't know, or I'm hesitating for this reason or that reason. And guarantee if you have any doubts or objections in your head, I've had them, or another coach doing this has had them. So I wanted to talk about a couple of them with you just to get them out in the open. And the first one I hear most often is time. I don't have time to do this. I have so much on my plate. And we are busy people. And let me tell you, I was the girl who said, no, I don't have time. When I signed up with my mentor coach, she was like, do you have an hour a day? And I'm like, yeah. In my head, I'm like, no. Let me tell you, I found the time. When your why is strong enough, the how comes later, or You find the how. You find the way to make it work. We all have the same amount of time in the day. So it's all in how we use them. So I want to tell you a little bit about my story, kind of weave it in my story here and there. When I started as a coach in January of 2016. And at that time, I was working full time. And my husband, well, then boyfriend, now husband, and I were house hunting. So not a lot of time. So I was working full time, house hunting, and building business. We found our house. We made settlement, moved end of April, beginning of May. So now I was working full time, a business owner, a homeowner. My commute to my office doubled. Now I had like homeowner responsibilities and trying to balance time because and then I spent a lot of time together, but I also had a lot of time alone. So I was trying to find that balance of getting my stuff done, spending time with him, and doing all the other things. So I was busy. So that was May of 2016. July of 2016, we got engaged. So now I was homeowner, commute was double to work, working full time, building business. And we decided to plan a wedding in 9 months. We got married in May of this year. 4 months ago. So the entire time that I've been doing this, I've been super busy. And I always tell people, like, you fit it in the cracks or you make it happen. So I would get up a half an hour earlier to talk to people, to check in my virtual boot camps, to mentor coaches, get my workout in. I would do things on my lunch break. I would quick eat for 15 minutes because I literally had half an hour, and then I work for 15 minutes. I would make dinner, and then I would go up on my computer for an hour and then spend the rest of the time with Anthony. One of the things we do as coaches is we're always working on ourselves. We listen to personal development or read. I would listen in the car. There's training calls that we always have access to. I would listen in the car. I still listen because that works best for me. So I made the time and I was able to hit my business goals and upgraded my car. You know, had more money for wedding things, and I quit my job. So the time, it's not how much time you have, it's how you use the time you have. It's better to have a focused 20 minutes than a wasted 2 hours. And I will show you everything that's worked for me along the way because I barely had time, trust me. So you can find time. If your dog is sick, your child is sick, your husband needs something, your mother needs something, you make the time. So if this is important enough to you, you'll make the time, and I'm here to help you do that because I figured it out and I can help you too. The next thing that I hear people say a lot is, I'm not a salesperson, I can't do that. And I say, me neither. Look, I'm wearing a Dave Matthews shirt in my bed. Do I look like a salesperson? So, like I say a lot, I'm just a person on my journey inviting other people to join me. If they want to, they can. If they don't want to, they don't have to. Here's another way to think about it. Say you go to the newest restaurant and someone asks you your opinion on that restaurant and you say, yeah, it was great and you recommend they go there, or no, it sucked, don't eat there, the food's awful. Or you see the newest movie and you give your opinion or a recommendation. You don't necessarily get paid for that. So now with this health and fitness journey, you're giving recommendations and you're getting compensated, not salesy. If you're saying, hey, buy this product from me and then see you later, yeah, that's salesy, but we don't. We say, hey, come join me in what I'm doing. I'm going to help you feel as good as I do. I don't really see anything salesy about that. So, not a salesperson. And the next thing is people don't understand like how we work or our business model or things like that because we're not the typical 9 to 5. We can work when we want, where we want, because we work virtually. I can work from my phone, from my computer, and at night, on my lunch break, in the morning. So people don't always understand that, but it all comes down to we can help people with their 3 basic needs, the needs of our society. We have the opportunity to end the trend of obesity and help all health goals with all the things I already mentioned. We can give people their confidence back, bring down their anxiety, make them feel beautiful on the inside and out. That's the biggest things that this has done for me. Like, yeah, I have some really cool muscles now I'm really proud of, but the biggest thing for me is I'm confident. I love my body again. I know how to eat. I didn't for so long. I like working out. Thanks, guys. I like working out. I didn't feel confident. I didn't feel strong or any of that. So we have, you know, the opportunity to help people with any health goal they want and the trend of obesity, like I said before. Come on, how cool is that? In our pajamas, even better. We have the opportunity to give financial freedom. That's another need that we can fill in our community. And we also give a sense of community. Like, this is one of the most amazing organizations I have ever been a part of. I always say I found my second family when I became a coach because I kind of didn't know where I was meant to be in this world. And I didn't have people surrounding me that got me or that supported me in this journey. Like, yes, family did, but I didn't have that many friends that understood. And now I have a whole family of friends that support me, let me be me, and help me. Like, my closest friend, or one of my closest friends right now, lives in Texas. We video chat every single day and we work. Like, I have been able to travel with the people in my community. Like, I went to Punta Cana because I earned that trip. One of the things we get to do is you can earn really cool trips. And I was rooming with 3 other girls that I had not met yet. I talked to them virtually a bunch, and people are like, "You're going out of the country to room with people you've never met before." I'm like, "Yeah," but I trusted them, and it was one of the best times of my life. And then I got to see them again in July when I went to New Orleans, and I'll see them again. I earned the trip again. I'm going to Riviera Maya in 2018 with Anthony. Like, I earned that trip for us. So, like, the sense of community, financial freedom, helping people feel beautiful, healthy, and strong, and confident. We can help people with all that. So sorry, I kind of went off on a little bit of a tangent, but I get really excited. So those are some of the big things I wanted to share with you. Those are, the things in the videos that didn't work. So that's kind of what we do as coaches. We offer people health, fitness, and business. We run virtual boot camps every single month. I run free groups for people like sugar detox or crackback groups and just whatever I want. However I can help, whatever need I see that my friends and family might have, I say, hey, let me help with that. And I didn't know how to build a business. I had no idea. I don't have a business background. For those of you that know me or now you know this, I was a teacher. I didn't know this stuff, but all the resources were given to me. So I don't have to do this alone. I'm always learning and always bettering myself. And to share a little bit about my story with you, like, I know some of you know this, some of you don't, but so I was a teacher for 3 years. And I don't think I shared this yet, but so I was a teacher for 3 years and I struggled through a very negative, nasty relationship, some hard times with my family, so many things that kept setting me back. So from that, my anxiety was through the roof. My confidence was shot. I developed an eating disorder. And I was in a very negative place, but finding health and fitness and finding this community of people, literally I had started to heal, but this is what pulled me out of it. It was what made me realize that it's not the number on the scale, it's how you feel on the inside. It taught me how to eat again. It made me love my body. Like, I still have moments where I'm like, but then I'm like, no, I'm happy with who I am. It made me stronger and happier and healthier. And then I think it's honestly made me who I am today. So, I want to do this full time. I was able to quit my job and here I am. So sorry, I kind of tangent a little bit, but anyway, that is the basics of what we do as coaches. We help people with health, fitness, and business. We run virtual boot camps. We offer the coaching opportunity like I'm offering to you to do the same thing. I mentor other people just like I'm offering to mentor all of you to grow a business, to learn how to better help other people. And I do this full time. But like I said before, you don't have to. If you just want to make a little bit on the side, thanks, Tony. If you just want a little bit on the side and you love your day job, that's fine too. Like, you don't have to quit your job. Just know that it's an option for you. This is, like I said, like I named this group, this is your dream life. So what do you want from this life? Like, I asked my coaches the other night, what is your dream life? What do you want to see happen in 5 to 10 years? And we talked about it. I said, I want a beach house for Anthony and I and our family. I want to be able to take our kids to Disney World every other year like Anthony went as a kid. I, want to travel. And that's my dream life. Coaching is the vehicle that gets me to my dream life. I love coaching, but it's helping me create this life I want, and it can help you create your life too. So think about what your dream is. What is it? I'd love to hear. What is your dream life? Where do you see yourself in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years? How can this get you there? So I'd love to hear from you. That's all I have right now. A little different than I anticipated this night going, because those videos threw me all off. But here I am, speaking my heart. I hope I explained everything. And if you have any specific questions, I can answer them. I didn't want to go too specific and make this too super long. It's been almost 26 minutes as it is, which is another thing. I never thought I could talk for 26 minutes straight, and here I just did it. So confidence is one thing that coaching does give you. So is there any questions? What am I doing? We definitely address a lot of questions. Yeah, so thank you, Tony. Yes, you do learn by doing, but I'm trying to answer as many questions as I can. Yes, absolutely. I do hear that question, Lauren. What if I have to be accountable and then life gets in the way and I start slacking off and letting potential clients? Honestly, so life gets hard. And I went through some super hard times in the past couple months. One of the things that kept me going was the people in my groups, knowing that I wanted to show up for them. Personal development is one thing we do as coaches. I listen to books to grow myself as a person every single day. They help me keep going. I'm listening to one now that's called The Universe Has Your Back, Turning Fear into Faith. Amazing. So, you know, sometimes you miss a day or something happens, but you just say, guys, this is what happened. And you talk about it. Like, we're human. No one's perfect. Like, no one. You figure it out as you go. So I hope that answers your questions. And you'll probably see that you'll fall in love with this and you just make it happen. Like, sometimes I'm literally eating my breakfast, checking in my challenge group, like, hey guys, like, you just, it's fun and you figure it out. And if life gets in the way, which it will, like, use it as a detour, not an obstacle. Like, when we got Mowgli, Anthony traveled the first week, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm a single mom. Like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. And life did get in the way, but I figured out I made a new plan. When I got back from my honeymoon, I got food poison, or I don't even know. We felt awful on our honeymoon. And then I was so off. And then I was like a mess for like 2 weeks when I got back. And I wasn't myself, but I gave it my best. And that's all we ask of people that join us. So you can't ask any more of that from yourself. I hope that answers your question. So life gets in the way, but we figure it out and we move on. And you have plenty of people who have your back. If you say, oh my God, this is what's going on, you talk it out, you move on. Like, I was going through something with my friend that I told you I chat with every day. I literally cried to her the one morning. I'm like, oh my God. And she like was like, all right, here's what you do, blah, blah. I'm like, I feel better. Yes, Tony, awesome. She said, use bumps in the road as an opportunity to share with your challengers because you're human too. Hit the nail on the head. That's absolutely true. That's something I didn't even say yet, but so true. We are human, guys. We are not these people who have hit every health goal and these millionaires and these people who have it all figured out. Every day I wake up and I'm like, okay, let's do this day. And I give it my best shot because I'm human. I'm not perfect. Life happens. So yes, we use it as an opportunity to grow and learn and share. So I hope that answers your question. Do you guys have any more? I'll stay on another minute or so. Let's see, anything else popping up? Well, I know this happens to me. I usually think about something, don't have any questions when someone asks, and then I think of them later. Comment them in this video. I will come back in and check. Send me a personal message. But I'd love to have everybody in here join us. Like, my team is wonderful. Like, you have so many people that will have your back, support you when life gets in the way. Thanks, Tony. So are you. You'll have so many people when life gets in the way and life gets crazy. You're never alone. That is one thing I am so thankful for in this this team is I don't ever feel alone anymore. Like when I'm struggling, I have people to talk to. When I want to celebrate, I have people to celebrate with. You're not alone. Every single day, you have so many people that love you and have your back, from the people in your challenge group to the coaches on your team. You have people 24/7 who care about you. I have never felt more love and care and wanted and welcome in my entire life. So that is hands down one of the things that I am so incredibly thankful for. So I appreciate you guys getting on so much. Like, I know it's 9 o'clock on a Wednesday night. Thanks, guys. It's 9 o'clock on a Wednesday night, and you probably have so many other things that you want to do right now. And even if you're not on and you take the time to watch this on replay, thank you. Like, that means so much. So please share any more questions you have with me. I'm going to hop off. I have a few more things to do tonight before I can go to bed. So thank you guys. I love you guys for being here. I love you for being in this group. Let's continue to create our dream lives together. So good night, guys. I will talk to y'all soon.